Hello and welcome to another episode of the DeepTime podcast. And we are about to get absolutely fucked by this one.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna have to bleep that out.
No,
we
Copper.
haven't done bleeping in ages.
We haven't. I haven't been paying
We've
attention.
not bleeped out a swear word since.
YouTube
Yeah.
don't like swear words.
We
Hey, they're
haven't done this
fine with ours.
Oh, whatever.
It's because it's science,
Of course.
obviously. As you've already seen, based on the not pronounceable title, we are doing the weird bat dinosaur thingies, also known as Scansoriopterygids.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be fun.
So far, so good pronunciation. Good job.
Yeah, because I took like a minute time for that. So, I mean, obviously, they are already interesting just because they are weird as shit. And secondly, because they fucking suck. At least that's what a recent paper says. And don't say, oh, I'm just being mean. No, the paper is being mean. The paper is saying they suck, not me. I'm just relaying the information the paper says in the paper's tone, okay?
Yeah. Like that's literally they're a failure.
Yeah.
Yep.
They
They
suck.
failed.
They're
They
bad.
failed.
But before we get into that, we're gonna go back to more of the beginning. We've known these guys since the early 2000s, 2002, which was when Scansoriopteryx was described. And say it with me, how is it also known?
Epidendrosaurus.
Epidendrosaurus.
Yeah.
Epidendrosaurus.
Yes, that's
yeah,
fun.
And, yeah.
So as you can guess, no retropalliard for these guys. Too young. So, I mean, I guess we can start right with the first one, which is Epidendrosaurus, aka Scansoriopteryx, aka my god, please fucking end me. Posting a skeletal.
It's only known from immature specimens, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only in juveniles. So it's only sparrow sized. But I mean, you can already tell that it's weird, but it still has a tail at least, a long one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and really weird fucking hands. It doesn't get better.
Only gets worse from here.
Do you want to talk a bit about the naming controversy sort of issue around Scansoriopteryx?
Yeah, you can take over that one.
Basically, as is surprisingly often the case, these two taxa, Scansoriopteryx and Epidendrosaurus, were published in the same month, or at least the same year. I think, if not the exact same month, very close in time. And the issue is, of course, when they were found to be synonymous, which name takes precedence? Now, the first name to be published was Epidendrosaurus. However, Epidendrosaurus's first publication was digital, and by the time that publication entered print, Scansoriopteryx had already been published in print. And back in the early 2000s, the ICZN, the International Code of Zoological Nomenclature, which basically governs taxonomic validity, or the validity of names of animals, back then they did not accept digital publication as a record of a name being registered. Which means that following the rules back then, Scansoriopteryx would have precedence. Or some paleontologists disagree, and for the sake of this podcast, I think we'll be jumping around back and forth between the two because the various publications we'll be discussing, especially the recent one, take unorthodox stances. So just bear in mind, Scansoriopteryx equals Epidendrosaurus, no matter which name takes precedence.
We already had like a 10-minute discussion about this just before we started the episode, so
yes,
you've got the condensed version of it, basically.
Yeah, we were also confused for a bit.
Yeah, we're basically shouting at each other. over and over and over again. Yeah. As you can see, really weird fucking hands. Like those hands are pretty much as big as the legs. The arms are as big as the legs, which has been interpreted as meaning it's arboreal, which honestly makes enough sense given what the fuck these guys are doing later on.
And yeah, or is which one? Oh wait, no, it's not this one. I always get confused about which ones that. Yeah, never mind me.
See, it's awful because they all have so stupid fun. Well,
they're all either an Scanso, or then it's just the other two.
The other two, the easy ones.
Yeah,
got the easy ones, and those two fuckers you can't tell apart. I'm saying, yeah. 2 hours after we wrap this up, I'm gonna forget which is which.
Oh yeah, immediately.
Yeah. But I mean, since we've already started, the next one would be Epidexipteryx.
So that's how you pronounce it.
Yes.
I mean, I got totally be wrong. Let's be honest here.
No, I think it's Epidexipteryx.
I think that's pretty good.
Which is the one with the quote-unquote short tail. Here's the fossil. Should have grabbed the skeletal instead.
Yes. I mean, of course, it's exceptionally preserved.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
another interesting thing to bring up as well is that I think Epidexipteryx, but also Scansoriopteryx / Epidendrosaurus had a lot of issue about when they lived. That both Epidexipteryx and Scansoriopteryx were debated to have lived either in the Yishan of the Middle Cretaceous or the late, I don't know if Yishan specifically or Qiaojishan, but those formations where you get all the gorgeously preserved specimens, or some Middle Jurassic formation. And now I think it's pretty clear that they were Middle Jurassic.
Yeah, Jurassic is the current go-to.
Yeah.
As you can tell, this one is even weirder.
Yeah. Oh god.
I mean, yeah, that head is... What even is that?
Yeah.
Fucking nightmare fuel.
Gorgeous feathers on the tail.
I mean, give it the feathers and stuff, and maybe it looks a bit better. But the skull is so weird.
Yeah. It's just... This entire thing, honestly, the head almost feels like Suminia from the Permian.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
I mean, I think Oviraptor it, honestly, when I look at the downturned snap tip of the lower jaw.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair, yeah.
It makes sense because they're some of the closest relatives to Scansoriopterygids.
Depending on who you ask.
Depending on who you ask, yes, yeah.
Yeah, Bavarian phylogeny. Oh my god, no, please.
A mess.
Not today.
It's a mess. This is something we say a lot here today.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
In part due to my lackluster organization. You can't trust me. Why did you trust me?
We're not getting into this now.
Anyways, yeah. Definitely a shorter tail with what appears to be a couple of feathers sticking out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there like some sort of debate whether or not those were feathers, or was it something else?
I don't know. I've always accepted them as feathers. I think it's daft.
Pretty clear.
Not
feathers.
Yeah. It fits in too perfectly, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else can we say about Epidexipteryx? I have no idea.
Yes. I mean, not.
I mean, supposedly more terrestrial oriented than other Scansoriopterygids.
Well, that's based on the. Yeah, that's
Possibly.
actually been the discussion of the past decade or so, where people have started studying claw curvature in Paravians.
Yeah.
See if this indicates lifestyle.
And also apparently does nesting with other like near other terrestrial.
Yeah,
animals.
which is interesting, I feel, considering
like-
what we come across when we find the next Scansoriopterygid.
Yeah.
But since these two taxa at this point in time, we're in late 2000, early 2000s, so like 2008 and all that shit.
Yeah.
And at this point, we have these weird hands, and people are starting to hypothesize what they might be used for. And I believe the prevailing hypothesis at this time was insectivory.
Yeah, around the time you had a lot of like reconstructions going around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There is, I think, most notably the one from. Well, I mean, there's one from Planet Dinosaur, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But there's also the one from the National Geographic documentary and from the magazine, of course.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Bizarre
Which-
Dinosaurs, that's the one.
Yeah,
isn't
Bizarre
it?
Dinosaurs,
Yeah.
which was
Ew.
Epidendrosaurus / Scansoriopteryx. And it was very, very
Oh
inspired.
god, oh god.
Rather odd, isn't it?
Oh no. They've put 1, 2, 3, 4. They've turned it's the third finger bone there has 4 bones plus the claw, which means they've turned the
Oh my god.
metacarpal into a bone of the finger on that model.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, that's.
I mean, the thing overall looks even.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, that's like
Yeah, the general. Yeah.
I love how the rest of the body is just basic Peruvian like.
Yeah.
It just kind
Yeah.
of changed the fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how I was introduced to that thing. I'm pretty sure it gave me nightmares.
yeah.
Oh dear god.
A lot of the dinosaurs in that show and magazine gave people nightmares, I think.
Yeah, definitely. We want to move on to the
Sure.
main ones, so to say.
Yeah. Yeah, might as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. So, how about we start with how is it pronounced?
Epidendrosaurus.
No,
Chi?
no. Ichi.
Ichi.
Yeah.
Shortest dinosaur name.
Mhm.
Yeah, 4 letters.
And if you
2
pronounce
letters
it,
technically for the genus as well.
if you
Yeah.
pronounce it Yiki, do not talk to any of us.
Yes.
Thank you.
But yeah, like technically if you just refer to it by its genus, it's E,
Yes.
which I think is kind of awesome. But yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting fossil. Again, really fucking weird skull.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of the specimen or do you want me to share one?
Yeah, share one. Feel free.
Go ahead.
It's fragmentary, but the preservation of like the feathers, I think.
Beautiful.
Awesome. And also reserves the funny membranes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The membranes are definitely the main thing because those things couldn't get any weirder, could they? Oh,
No.
we got a small dinosaur with big hands. Oh, never mind. We got the relative from this one, and it has a short tail, a couple of really long feathers, and a really fucking weird skull. Okay, things got weirder. How do things get even weirder? Fucking give it bat wings. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, then throw in the styloform element, and it's like, yeah.
They have bat wings and a completely new bone they evolved for it.
Yeah.
I think you mean frog hand wings.
No. Be gone.
No.
We'll wait. We will wait for that.
I'm sorry, did I say bone they evolved? I meant bone they failed to evolve.
Yeah.
Fucking failure. Go home. Next time you grow a bone, do it properly.
Yeah. Good.
Hey, birds. Mammals screw a bone in their dick. They got it right. Yeah. Obviously, most iconic depiction of it being the one by Emily Willoughby,
Yeah.
which hasn't aged well.
No. It probably would
Sadly.
have got fallen and died if it actually went into that position.
Yeah.
Haha. Ugh. Not even
Yeah.
you can't even fly.
It's
But you're
so
also
nice
stuck at
though. It's
gliding.
nice
It's
though.
yeah.
Oh, it's still nice. I mean, it's Willoughby's art.
Amazing.
She also recently, I don't know how recently, but she did an Epidexipteryx with Ichi inspired wings.
Ooh.
Oh.
She also has a version with more traditional hands.
Wow. That's nice.
Fascinating. And controversial considering the lifestyle habits inferred by the claws.
Yeah, I mean, but it could climb up. I bet it could probably climb up a tree and grab something if it wanted. I would say there's two out of the question. I don't know how high up it is, but
Yeah.
A lot of terrestrial animals can be somewhat
That is-
arboreal, even
that
if they're
is
not
true.
adapted to it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, most well known for the skin membrane.
Yeah.
And honestly, at this point, might as well just throw Embopteryx because it's just more of the same.
Yeah.
Except
Bob
that,
was cooler though. It's better
Yeah.
preserved.
oh yeah, it's better
Yeah.
preserved. But I mean, unlike with the previous one, it doesn't add another step of weirdness to it.
True.
It definitely though confirmed the whole thing. Like, oh yeah, it is a skin membrane. It's an extra bone. David Peters is not right.
Who would have guessed?
Well, his argument was displaced radius, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Jesus.
That's David Peters. What are we to expect?
Yeah.
Posting a picture of it.
Alright.
David Peters is David Peters. There's not much we can do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, for a short while, we all happily accepted, oh yeah, we had dinosaurs with bat wings that probably flew around or something. But no! Plot twist, they were all failures.
Terrible
Disappointments
failures.
to the mothers. An evolutionary dead end, not my words.
Yeah.
Because this year we got a paper literally titled Aerodynamic Show Membrane Winged Theropods Were a Poor Gliding Dead End. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
It's a horrible way to name a paper.
Yeah.
Because it kind of implies that they wanted to fly. That flying would have been some kind of goal for them.
Yeah, but evolution does not work that way.
Yeah, exactly. But they've got quite a lot of flack for that already.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it just gives them more attention to the paper. Well, giving them the funny names like that.
True.
I mean, saying Ichi and Epidexipteryx couldn't fly would already give it plenty of attention.
Yeah,
I mean, I love like
they had to go the extra mile.
I don't know if you have the picture ready, but like the cover art for the paper.
Yeah.
Where it just says like, you have got it. I'll just post it. If you don't mind.
Yeah, that one.
Just in red, dead end.
Dead end.
Failed.
Like it looks like an ad you would get on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, before they let all the planets in.
Yes.
It's
yeah.
Not the way to go, guys.
Yeah.
Really not the way to go.
As Akira said, that's not how evolution works. They weren't trying to fly. Probably.
Just were.
They just were doing some weird non-powered gliding.
Yeah. That's the content of the paper is so good.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, it makes sense why they have.
Yeah.
The way their wings work in general makes sense because of their super arboreal nature, and as well as that, just the area they lived in.
Yeah.
Yeah. The paper basically presents 4 main models as to how the bone, what's it called again?
Well, this
Styloform.
Styloform, yeah. How it could be placed in the animal.
So you've got the interesting one in the top left, conservative one in the top right, large pterosaur-like one in the bottom left, and the
And the-
objectively wrong one in the bottom right.
The meme one.
Yeah,
Also, to
this one
notice,
had to be done just for shits and giggles.
this figure is from Zuital 2015, which I think is the description for Ichi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They just kind of grabbed it and put it in here too because it was relevant.
Okay.
No, I mean, fair enough. It is relevant.
Yeah.
But I just love how the figure is. It's like the bottom right one is literally just the top left one, but they've removed fill the
Yeah.
membrane there.
They literally, like in the paper, they literally say, yeah, that's not happening because they would like also needed that on their like legs too. We would actually have like frog gliding.
Yeah, yeah, but there's the frogs that do that today, but they have a double, quadruple thing
Yeah.
Yeah.
because their feet have it too.
I don't even know.
Pterosaur model always seems really off, to be honest.
Yeah, and also this is like their elbows extended as much as they could be extended, so they probably wouldn't actually be like this
Yeah.
in life.
Counterpoint being, I don't know if they took into account cartilage, which generally tends to,
True.
because range of motion estimates are almost always underestimates in
True.
published paleobiological literature.
Yeah. So maybe you could go even a little bit further. Perhaps. Maximum.
Yeah, it would just be a little bit further, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the paper runs the tests, and their conclusions are. Someone want to take it, or?
No, feel free, Obama.
I mean, yeah. Okay. So the bat model or Maniraptoran model seems the most likely. Or the bat model is definitely the most likely one. They graphed it all out. Do you want me to send the what is this? I forgot what this type of graph is called, but it measures wing loading and like different animals, gliding mammals and other animals with
the
all the
box
models.
plot.
Yeah, can you put the box plot in because I can't really screenshot it right now.
I can send more. I just had it over here.
Yeah, but it'll be here by the time I'm talking about this. But as we all
No,
know,
I'm gonna purposefully insert it after you're done talking.
No, okay. So as we know, the frog model didn't work. The wing loading in the frog model is they would literally just fall and die if they tried to glide with that. The Maniraptoran model also isn't looking too good. I don't know why I said the Maniraptor model is the most likely. I completely read the wrong one. The Pterosaur model seems pretty good as compared to like flying squirrels, and I forgot those gliding fossil reptiles. But the way the styloform element works in general, it probably wouldn't be like that. Just because the orientation of the styloform element would be really weird, really moved over and like stretched out. But the bat model seems to fit well with gliding mammals and gliding fossil reptiles. But the wing loading in general with Scansoriopterygids is really, really high in general. And if you compare it to most gliding mammals, it probably wouldn't be able to glide as well as most of them.
For context, the definition of wing loading is it's like mass or force per square meter. So per each unit of the wing, how much force is acting down on it?
Yeah. If we're talking about like aircraft, like I'm just gonna say aircraft, like the total mass of an aircraft divided by the area of its wing.
Okay, so roughly something similar in this case then.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the total mass of the animal divided by the area of its wings.
Right.
And obviously you add that to the frog model and it just don't work.
Yeah.
But yeah, it probably its gliding ability might have been similar to other gliding fossil reptiles, the names of which escape me completely. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much that wing loading graph summed up quickly. What should we talk about next?
And then they contemplate powered flight.
Yeah.
I will say, just disclaimer here, I don't see why people thought powered flight would be an option. It just seems like a very inflexible model that they've come up with.
And it was assumed from the beginning that the bat model, like even in Zuito, I think they suggested the bat model is most likely. Bat model or Manoraptor model, and with this one, it's almost certain the bat model was the way it was oriented,
right?
Or at least similarly. And
yeah,
like the only animal that has like the bat-like model, of course, is bats, and bats have really like specific anatomy to be able to fly.
Yeah,
and I mean, it's nothing. It's not even close to what like the general Scansoriopterygid looks like with their ball plan. So, and most animals with membranes glide in general. So I don't even know why powered flight, like they're like dragons. Gotta get the news articles on this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So the conclusions of the paper are powered flight is just no go.
No, not at all.
That's a shame.
And yeah, I mean,
sad but unsurprising.
Yeah, and then they go for how well it could glide, and even then, it's not that great. But I mean, they didn't really need to be that great at gliding. I don't think like they didn't need to like glide like for forever or something. But apparently, the paper states that them climbing up to the area they would need to launch off to glide for most Scansoriopterygids would be a little bit excessive to be able to like travel using that method. So I don't remember if the paper said. I don't think the paper says this, but I would think it's like a quick escape method, maybe for like
the paper does actually drop a slight hint as to their suggestion of what the habit might be.
Oh, I must have missed
that. Yeah, it's just a very. It's not even in the conclusion. It's at the very bottom of the conclusion. It says may have been specialists in a particular type of forest habitat, perhaps those with frequent small gaps.
Yeah. So they like kind of like.
I think that's a rather specific. Like this is exactly what it is. This is what they.
Yeah. But I mean, maybe they would be more oriented to doing stuff with like tighter spaces than maybe pterosaurs and other gliding mammals that were coming along.
Also, I'd like to point out that I think people are often ignoring the fact that not plummeting to the ground if you fall off a tree is a good adaptation.
Yeah, you don't really need much more than necessary times.
Yeah. You just like parachuting, I think, almost just spreading the wings out to slow your fall.
Yeah,
it's
evolutionary dead end. Okay, jump off a tree, see how well you do. Let's see who's in the evolutionary dead end now.
All terrestrial animals that can't, or semi-arboreal animals that can't glide, are dead ends, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a squirrel? Dead end.
Return to monkey? Dead end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Considering that the prehensile tails of monkeys are not suitable enough to operate heavy machinery, I think that's a dead end right there.
Yeah, they complete failure.
Obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing to add is, God, what was I about to say? Did we talk about the like they measured if they would be able to like run off the ground?
No, we have not. No.
All right. So it was they measured I think just Epidendrosaurus and was it Ichi? I think so.
Yeah.
And the time to run from like just the ground to be able to like full sprint to get to like any like gliding or flying that would be useful if they could do either of those well would be like 6 to 7 seconds, which is really long. If they were trying to escape something and fly away, they'd be gone. Like if you compare it to Archaeopteryx, let me check what it says. I forgot. Archaeopteryx is like 2 to 3 seconds, I believe, and Microraptors are around the same, maybe a little bit longer.
Okay.
So terrestrial takeoff was obviously not a viable option either. And they probably weren't evolving for flight in the first place. But even if they were, it would be a dead end because of competition with gliding animals, early birds and stuff, and pterosaurs. They were pretty much cornered for
Of course, because you also got to remember at the same time, like, although we don't have much preserved, this is happening in the same time period as we can assume, like, as time-calibrated phylogenies indicate, birds were evolving. We don't have transitional birds really from this period. We have Anchiornis and Archaeopteryx, which according to some are dead ends as well. Lori phylogeny says that went nowhere. But there's something going on here for sure. There is a lot of conquest of the skies at this point in time.
Yeah. And, like, then there's pterosaurs. They've always been around.
I mean, yeah.
They've always been a problem limiting, like, flight capability for a long time in dinosaurs.
Yeah. It's actually quite funny because, like, as we're recording this, a new paper dropped on the flight capabilities in pterosaurs across their evolution.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But
that one's paywalled, so that's what you get.
And sure sounds like a sassy episode.
Yeah, let's get sassy on
Still need to invite him back into the server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will see.
Is there anything else we could say about?
We brought this up before. Just want to reiterate. The paper sort of brings up again and discusses They discuss Epidexipteryx, discussing that Epidexipteryx probably did not have an arboreal lifestyle, which is supported by previous papers. So they just cite previous papers.
Yeah.
And that which one is that? I think Ichi and Abopteryx have the clause that suggests they could be arboreal. Yeah, Ichi.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, isn't it like low claw curvature probably means a more terrestrial?
Yeah, basically, because you can't grip.
Yeah.
I mean, take for Microraptors is insane because the claw like is almost a semicircle. Like, it's like a half circle arc. That's without keratin. So yeah.
And as stated before, Epidexipteryx.
Yeah.
I think that's the way you pronounce it. It also.
I mean, are we going to get into that discussion? We'll get into that discussion after you finish.
Yeah. There's nesting among other terrestrial theropods in some paleological analysis, which I think is Larson and what was it? Dekechi and Larson? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
2011. Yeah. All right, you want to talk about the pronunciation stuff?
I mean, the discussion's been cropped up as Phil Curry once. Was people realized Phil Curry pronounces Cordipteryx?
Oh, he does?
Like how you'd pronounce it Epidexipteryx just now?
Oh, yeah.
Or Amboteryx? Which is cool because, I mean, it's pterosaur, not pterosaur. But at the same time, is it Archaeopteryx or Archaeopteryx?
I don't like this.
Like, if you think about it, a lot of words in like multiple languages just have that weird thing where some are pronounced this way and some are pronounced like the other way. Even
it's the same word though. It's the same root.
I know, but like people just like that. If it sounds better with one, like with the if it sounds better, then they probably will pronounce it more like that.
It's like how Sean Bean's name are like the same except for one letter, but they still don't rhyme.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think it's just a matter of like if it's like more of a smooth pronunciation. I would say. Yeah. There's no rule. Like it's not like you have to pronounce it this way, even though it kind of is. It's just like it's pronounced like
half
this.
The roots are from a dead language.
Yeah, like it's dead. Who cares? I'll pronounce whatever I want.
Let's disrespect the dead.
Yeah. Well, what are they gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Bring back the Roman Empire? Well,
pronunciation, crazy.
Do we have anything left to say on the paper?
I don't have anything.
Well, in that case, the last thing I could bring up, since we already covered bizarre dinosaurs, basically, The only other premise I could think of
There
was
we go.
No!
this terrifying
Oh
thing.
god! Oh god! Oh my god! They have too many finger bones on the first two fingers.
Oh my god! There's copied.
They've given a fucking thumb plus claw. Oh my god! Also, yes, I don't you just love all those birds where the feathering perfectly follows the contour of the ass? Like they
Yeah.
can
I
clearly
always hate
And then
this
those,
about these models.
long feathers at the end just go whoop, and just like.
I mean,
shoot ass.
honestly, I think the feathered models in this show were just garbage.
Yeah, Scansoriopterygids always pissed me off because of
What
the
is it?
feathers.
Wasn't it like always jumping around like and stuff in the show as well? I don't remember.
I mean, the show's appearance is it's running about a log, and then gets attacked by
I think Sinraptor?
Signraptor. Yeah, Sinraptor or Signraptor?
Oh, yep. Here we go again.
Oh god.
Is it Scansoriopteryx?
Scansoriopteryx. Scansoriopteryx.
Scansoriopteryx. Scansoriopteryx. So Signraptor turns up, chases it, but it runs up a tree, which of course it can't do. But no. But you get the point. Runs up a tree, meets another one, display feathers. A maggot falls on the ground. One of them goes down to get it. Is killed by Signraptor because every sequence in the show has to end with something dying.
Yeah,
Of
gotta
course.
keep the awesome bros watching. You know.
And there were a lot of dangerous predators in that area during the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in fact, there were so many dangerous predators in the area during that time. Signraptor even migrated from its actual formation to meet hunter Epidexipteryx.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, I just saw the picture you posted. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's.
You could have put the PNG of me like pointing onto the Epidexipteryx.
So question being, is that a thumbnail?
I think yeah, no, that's a good thumbnail.
Sure, why the hell not?
Are we just like crop it out? We're gonna like crop everything around and have like the head and body of.
No, it's just like a silhouette. It's just the silhouette of the.
Yeah.
And then it's his silhouette in the background to the side.
And he's gonna be like green, and then the Epidexipteryx is gonna be like pink.
Yes.
We gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll find a way.
Yeah.
Also, I love how this Epidexipteryx lacked any sclerotic rings.
Yeah, just giant eyes. Just oh my god.
Giant bulging eyes.
It's like sclerotic rings. Never heard of them. A lot of, yeah.
There's no limit to my eyes.
You know, I've also just noticed this. I don't know why I didn't notice it, but like, I don't know. I don't think it's that weird, but like the ischium of Scansoriopterygids are just funny looking. Just the way.
Oh yeah.
The way it's placed in general, and like the way like most soft tissue reconstructions have them, just really weird.
Ischium being the bone that sticks out backwards for context of
the butt bone.
Yeah, the one below the rectum.
Yeah, that's what we call it in the industry. But
what industry would that be?
You know the industry.
The butt bone industry.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Wait, whoa. Are we still recording?
yes, we are indeed.
Well, yeah. I mean.
Yep. Don't know what else to say. They've not had. It's been 5 years since Ichi was discovered, and it's not had a Paleomedia appearance.
It's weird. It's really weird.
Yeah, that is surprising because they
I mean, that said, we've also had like hardly anything in terms of Paleomedia that would depict it. Like, how many documentaries have we had in the past 5 years?
Like
about dinosaurs. We had Dinosaur Superworld.
Yeah.
Reviewed, so if you haven't already seen it, go check that out. Yeah. And what else? Nothing else.
I thought there was another one. I can't remember though. Nothing significant, at least.
Some of the IMAX stuff, I guess, but
We've had no, we haven't.
Yeah.
None of the IMAX stuff has come out yet. We just had Dinosaurs of Antarctica since 2015.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. True.
That's not even aired yet.
Oh,
Because
I thought it was all out already.
It had its limited release, but it's like international big release was postponed to February of coming year because of the pandemic.
I wonder why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's it. All the other stuff we've had has been like Nat Geo's generic T-Rex stuff or that Spinosaurus one.
Yeah.
We had top 10 biggest beasts, but of course.
Oh yeah, definitely something that that Ichi would fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Giant. Imagine a giant Ichi. That'd be funny.
Basically Wyvern.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a dragon. Oh, a dragon.
I'll come through the screen and strangle you myself.
Like, the fact of the matter is, you can't say I'm wrong because literally, I can look at anything and call it a dragon.
Yeah.
But we won't get into that.
Wyverns are basically just dragons.
They're just dragons, but instead of being hexapodal, they're quadrupeds.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I
What?
guess.
No, you mean tetrapods.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, no. I mean, they're. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
They're
Yeah.
tetrapods. They're not.
Tetrapod. Yeah. That's what I said.
Uh-huh.
I think it's the point where I just play his voice clip again.
No, I never said that. I never did. I said.
I'm doing the editing this time, and I've got Adobe After Effects.
It's going to be doctored. It's doctored. I never said that.
Okay, the software is just so powerful now.
Yeah. Don't believe them. Trust me. The media's a fraud.
Only believe in the industry.
You know, maybe I could become the Alex Jones of paleontology. I think that'd be fun.
That's basically just David Peters.
No. David Peter. No. I feel like David.
Wouldn't that be
Peters-
Brian Ford?
Oh, it's true. Yeah. Well, how about this? I become more aggressive than Brian Ford.
So Carlos.
Dang it! He's not that prominent though, is he?
And it's a shame that you're trying to make jokes about the of paleontology, but we already have those figures. We already have these personalities.
Dang it.
That's. Oh my god, you
We
sounded like
derailed
Joshua.
this episode.
What?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and we're still recording. Hey guys, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, we derailed this a bit.
A bit, yeah. Thank you all very much for watching.
Is this the part where we say Happy Halloween as well, or?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Also, Armin, when are you going to say who was recording on the podcast with you today?
Yeah, I kind of forgot that.
He just left. Right, well, thank you guys for watching.
We were on this episode. It was me. Hey guys, Armin
Hello.
and Akiro.
Hello.
Well, now we're saying goodbye. So bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification button, so you'll be the first to see when a new video comes out. We post almost weekly, and we're probably gonna start posting on Wednesdays. Almost. I said almost. Almost. And I think we're moving our posting time to Wednesdays now.
Yeah, we'll be trying that out.
Because that's apparently when the algorithm likes you the most.
Yes.
I'm keeping all of that in, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
Go ahead. That's fine. Extra watch time, baby.
Yep, it is Wednesday, my dude.
Wombat Wednesday, baby. Alright, yeah.
Alright.
Good episode, guys.
Yep.
Okay,
See you guys.
That was just chaos. Like the episode.